Good morning. It's Thursday, January 20th, and this is my first video. I'm going to go against my fears or step out of my comfort zone. I really don't like doing this. I feel really self-conscious, but I'm practicing all the things I've been learning over my lifetime, but more importantly in the last few years. That has come to fruition for me, and using all my trauma and my experiences to help others. I'm in school for life coaching and health coaching and spirituality, and it's all perfect storm. Everything's all lined up with my old beliefs and my experiences, my thoughts, my identity. Everyone talks a lot about that on here, and I don't really have anything new to say, I feel like, but I do have tools that I've used and really cool insight that comes from my intuition and from working with others over the years. I had a client, I'm a hairdresser for 25 years, and with COVID, it's changed dramatically, hence that I wanted to go into working with people more one-on-one, but not doing hair. And I think what I'm going to do is bring to you a kind of like a snippet from a client regarding something with handling a relationship issue or whatnot, keeping everybody anonymous. And I could help with that. So for instance, I have a client that is having an issue with her stepdaughter, and she has a conversation with her and she tells her that she doesn't want to talk. And for my client who feels that she's not the mom, and she feels like nothing, she actually goes in her head and has this whole story of what's actually going on. It could be actually true, but without asking her what is, and being curious about what's going on, she doesn't know. And what's happening is she's getting more and more upset because she's abandoning herself. She's not using her voice. I know from my... Hi there, my name is Michelle Whiteside, and I wanted to complete that video, part of it, or partly my story. I recorded that a few years ago, and a lot's changed. That girl, it's me, but it's not me. And I wanted to finish the story about my client who was in a conversation with her stepdaughter about something that happened, and assumed what was happening without using her voice. And I wanted to talk a minute about having a voice and how sometimes it's really hard for us to have a voice because you won't like us, or because we don't think we know, or you know better. And it's also really uncomfortable. But as we grow, we realize our voice is really important for a whole bigger narrative than we knew. And it is stepping into who we are. And it's one of those things that by using our voice, we solidify the affirmations of self-love because we believe in ourselves. And for a long time, we didn't know how to trust ourselves. So a lot of us have had to learn how, and that's a process. And aligned action really does help as well. But we all have different stories, different beliefs, different upbringing, and we bring that to a relationship or to a job and expect everyone has the same thing, but they don't. And there's also trauma mixed in there. So if we stay within our own structure and realize what's important to us and when to speak or when to pause for a minute and think about, collect our thoughts, and maybe we can have this conversation later. I just want to think about how I feel about that right now, and letting that person know that it's valid, but that we just need to take time is really important. Also, never give up. I'm continuing to not give up. And I've been through some really big things and some really big challenges, and the people in my life have supported me. Big plug for people's support. We do not do this alone. All my videos that I do are based on my journey of healing and how my coaching life transformed my life, with some other areas and other modalities, which I do talk about. But just wait for the miracle, right? And I get choked up because the stuff that I've gotten to learn through some really big, yucky stuff is keys to the kingdom. It's what I've wanted my whole life. and I can't wait to see what's in store. Every day is like a holiday. As long as I don't take myself too seriously and I don't try to control the outcome, and I just show up where I'm needed and what presents itself. Because I all believe we're all here for a very big purpose. A lot of us who've had a lot of trauma and a lot of things, I think there's a bigger plan. So go big or go home. You are your best resource. And remember to laugh and smile. And what you did as a kid, it's going to give you a lot of info. With that, I'm out. And I wish you all well in love and gratitude.